Alright then. I can't really remember too much about how Rdamage played Koth. Although I'm not certain whether they were very dominant on it or not. Obviously, coming from Apex, the most dominant team in Europe, uh, they had to be, or Bot Kings, Fitzer and Reaction had to be dominant on Koth. So I know that they're strong Koth players, and they have the advantage of being on COG side, so this could be a 2-0 at the end of this. We'll have to wait and see what happens. It's pretty standard. They're being gifted the T-Bone. They've actually realised that, so they're sending a player to nades as well. We have a fight down there. Gaddafi versus... I'm not sure who it is, but he's lost the fight, and it's Fitzer who's now got the nades. They are fighting for T-Bone, but it's already lost, and Baghdad's going to get timed out. So that's a bad situation for them already. It looks like Bot Kings actually want to push in for a cap here. They're throwing in the nades to try and get them to move around a little bit, but they don't actually pick anything up with the nades. Although one player does push towards Reaction side on Tiki. Reaction's going to go for the 1v1. He gets taken down anyway, or Gaddafi gets taken down anyway. Fitzer pushing back up towards the hill. He's just trying to stay alive right now while he's got a couple of players focusing on him. Reaction's pushing up. And it's just a bit of a slaughter right now. They can't even seem to get any ground here. They're just getting locked in. Although Diesel picking up a good kill on Fitzer right there. Taking him out on the mid-bridge. Fitzer wasn't really ready for that. He still had his Lancer out, I believe, and Diesel just caught him with his pants down and blew him to pieces. But they still, Bot Kings, they still have the map control. They still have control over most of the places on the map. But Diesel here, he's trying to cause a little bit of trouble at T-Bone. He's completely alone doing it. He's getting put full red. Meanwhile, they're trying to push into the hill. It looks like Rdamage are trying to push across to T-Bone. They might be able to get something here. They have players pushing from two different directions, and Phelps is the only one to defend T-Bone. Oh, Phelpsy getting a beautiful shot over cover. And he almost got away with it as well. Almost got away with it. Reaction getting put down at the same time. It looks like Reaction will probably get timed out. No, he didn't actually get timed out. So they're all going to spawn up. That's about 20 seconds on the clock for Rdamage to set the pace here. Now, it has gone to tractor side. So it looks like Rdamage have control over this. They've played this really well. They played this to a certain extent that they've actually taken the disadvantage they had from COG and actually come back from that. But we have a fight at T-Bone. Reaction putting Zorkos full red. He gets taken down, taking control of this hill. Really easy there. Gaddafi's the only last line of defense, and it looks like he's at blue box. So Bot King's just playing this so well. Looks like they want to push for T-Bone. Phelps, he's pushing across. He's going into a 1v2 situation. That's a questionable move right there. He's full red, but he's actually managed to survive, which is a bit of a crazy move. But looks like there's fights going on at Tiki. This is what is beautiful about the play of Bot Kings here. They're running so much interference that Rdamage can't do anything other than push them. They have to push them even though they're on the other side of the map. They're on the other side of the map. They eventually have to give up. And they've given almost the entire hill to Bot Kings. Now, it could very well be blue box. So we see M-Craze setting up for that, just in case it is blue box. You see Rdamage setting up for Tiki. It is most likely to go to Tiki, but it also could go to a certain number of other places. It does go to Tiki, so they have the control over that. They have the control, and they can hold this. Just have to wait and see. Now, this is where you truly test a team's mettle, by having them push against a fully set up team and seeing if they can actually take control. You see Phelpsy trying to get a kill from the side there. He's trying to pick off someone, see if he can get a kill with the T-Bone. They're actually not allowing them to get caps on the hill, or they'll eventually be taken. Looks like they got a player down. Doesn't stay down for too long. They still haven't managed to do anything here. Bot Kings are just kind of waiting for an opportunity, but it doesn't seem like it's going to present itself, although they have gotten their hands on grenades. There should be a push coming up here now. Smokes are going in. Reactions flying down the steps, then the nade goes in, picks up Diesel. Fitz is getting put full red as he goes in. He's not put down yet. Baghdad takes out Phelpsy. Reaction gets taken out by Zorkos. The break happens, but will it be enough? Fitz are getting taken out and they manage to break the hill. Now granted, that is one of the most difficult hills in the game to break, especially when they have a full setup. But now the advantage goes to Rdamage because they get to rotate to the next hill. Although it looks like Bot Kings have actually spawned on where the next hill should be. It has gone to blue box, so they don't need to push for Tebow. Reaction's immediately backing off. This is the thing, a lot of players, like, they get halfway into a fight and they don't want to back off. Like, Reaction, the moment he knew that that was on blue box, he immediately backed off from the fight and allowed his teammates to save him. Now the shoe is on the other foot, because Rdamage, they've got to push in a fully set up Bot Kings, and we'll see if they can succeed where Bot Kings failed in the last hill. Diesel getting a good shot onto Reaction, but it's not enough as he's getting crossed from behind. Reaction picking off the kill. He's going for a push. He gets another kill right up there. But he gets put down. Or no, he doesn't. He gets Baghdad. That's a long spawn for Baghdad. Someone's pushing Reaction. Takes it down. Zorkos gets the kill on Reaction, but Fitzer trades back and kills Zorkos. So it's good trades here. But Bot King's still remaining in control of the hill. And this is kind of the cutoff point. If you can't really push at this point, there's no real point in pushing anymore. So it looks like Bot Kings are going to start rotating soon. As soon as their players are up, they're going to start moving out. They're going to start trying to get control. It will almost certainly be Tebow next. It does, in fact, go to... I can't see where that is. Oh, no, it goes to Bad Ramp. Okay. So it's right next to Tebow. They still have control over this. So it's just kind of going back and forth between which team has control. But this is one of the slightly easier hills to push. They just have to get control of Tebow and then push down. Reaction, they don't even realize Reaction's here right now. So he might be able to pick up a couple of kills. But it looks like Bot Kings are trying to get control over Tebow. Although Rdamage, they've got 3 players on Tebow. They've got 3 players ready to sit back and hold this. So they do have the best setup possible. Crazed has nades again. He's trying to push in, but he might get put down before he gets one out. Both nades are thrown. Crazed gets up aid. Baghdad's getting pushed. Reaction takes him out. There's a Tebow on Phelpsy. Phelpsy's getting killed. Reaction's down. Another kill. This is a perfect defense from Rdamage. And that was just really well played by both teams. The push was good, but Rdamage just had too many answers. The Tebow was too much for them to handle. Maybe if the Tebow wasn't there, maybe if you didn't pick up 2 kills with it, then it might not have gone that way. But having that kind of power weapon, it makes pushing almost impossible. It has gone to mid-range, so this is going to be the most competitive of all hills. I would say I do favour the team that has control over Tebow for this hill. They are going to push in. Zorkos gets Reaction full red. He puts him down. Gets immediately taken out by Fitzer. Trades kills. Gaddafi's trying to push up. Fitzer misses his shots. He gets put down. Gets punished there. Phelpsy's just sitting in the back. He's trying to hold this position because he knows if he loses this, then they could lose this entire hill. That's a good kill onto Baghdad there. They're pushing in. Phelpsy gets a good shot onto Gaddafi. Gaddafi trades back with Craze, making a really poor decision in there. Zorkos getting a kill on Reaction. And Rdamage, I've got to say, they're playing better than I ever could have expected them to. Getting a good kill onto Fitzer there. They're going to be able to time him out, and they almost have, I believe they have all control over topside. So they should get the rest of this hill, which will put them over the limit for winning the match. So they, at some point, Bot Kings have to break this, else they lose the match. although it's only 1 point. So if they can break it for 2 points, then there we go. There's the break. They can no longer win off this. The fight comes in. Crazed is pushing up. He gets taken down by Zorkos. Zorkos with the perfect Lancer. Diesel's having a 1v1 with Phelpsy. Phelpsy with the up A, but they trade anyway. Fitzer gets taken out. And they're going to get the rest of this hill. It's not going to be enough to win the match. You see, Botking's trying to set up for the next hill. They know this is... Getting a good setup for the next hill could set them up to actually win the match. But it's gone to T-Bow. I have never seen it do that before. In my entire time playing this game, I have never seen it go from mid-bridge to T-Bow. That's the most unlikely thing I've ever seen happen, and this may have possibly won the match for Rdamage. But good nades come in, they're gonna get a kill on Gaddafi. Diesel's running interference, he's trying to stop Crazed from pushing up. Diesel pushes in, he goes for a kill onto Fitzer. Fitzer gets put down. It's just down to Phelpsy and Crazed. Reaction gets taken out. And it looks like they might just win off of this. Crazed pushes in, he gets taken out immediately, and it's all over. The last 10 seconds, they're too far away to push up, and I've got to say, like I said, I've never seen the hill do that before. I have never in my life seen the hill go from mid-bridge to T-Bow. It's the most unlikely thing I can imagine to happen.